In this video, I'm going to be covering the expired prospecting script. Now, there's some additional scripts I'm going to be covering in future videos for objection handlers and my complete lead follow-up system. However, in this video, I'm going to give you the main script that you need when calling expired listings. If you're new to my channel, you probably don't know that I got started in real estate about 10 years ago. And about 6 months into my real estate career, I found this gold mine called expired listings, seller prospecting, right, for sale by owners, all that good stuff. But I really found my sweet spot was with expired listings. So after learning all about expired listings, getting into coaching and all that kind of stuff, my business really took off when I decided to go full time in my second year, and I ended up selling 36 houses, and most of those were expired listings. Over the years, I've had different real estate coaches, went to countless real estate conferences, and always invested back in myself through learning and through investing in different courses, coaching. So I took all of that and really created what works best for me. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to walk through the script line by line. All right, so if you're interested in getting the downloads to what I'm about to cover, you can sign up in the description of the video, and I have this entire script book for you. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to be covering that main expired script. So let's go ahead and get started. If you're brand new and getting started with expireds, what I would do is I would start with the older expireds and then work your way to the newer ones. So the intro can vary a little bit, but I'll just read what we have written here. I'll stop. I'll tell you a little bit about the tonality you want to use, give you some tips about learning the script along the way. So the first line is, "Hi, is this blank? Hey blank, my name is AJ. I'm a local real estate agent." I found, especially if you're with a company that's a big name that everyone would know, oftentimes there's a lot of other agents calling from that brokerage. So immediately they think you're the last agent that called from that brokerage, so they just hang up on you right away. So I'd always just say I'm a local real estate agent. Another way you can start the intro is just saying, "Hey, I'm not sure if you can help me. I'm calling about the home at 123 Main Street." I found that really helpful when I was getting a lot of the wrong information. If I'm saying, "Hey, is this John?" and they're like, "No, it's Mike," because the name's wrong, which you'll get a lot of times with different data service providers, then you're kind of starting off in the hole. So I would just say, "Hey, just out of curiosity, is this the owner of 123 Main Street?" And then they say, "Yeah, why?" "Well, my name is AJ Mida, and I'm a local real estate agent." So that's a great intro right there. A lot of agents would ask, should I ask how they're doing? And the answer to that is no. Just get to the point. They can easily tell that you don't really care how their day's going, and they're just like, you can tell that a little bit of friction starts to build. They're like, just get to the point. Like, "Why are you calling me?" People are busy. They don't want to make small talk. So you're just going to get right into the script. The reason for my call is that I saw your home came off the market and I wanted to find out if it's still available or if it actually sold. Let them answer. Whatever they say, "Okay, got it. And when will you be looking to hire the right agent for the job of selling your home?" So if they say they actually sold it, obviously you're not going to say that. I would at that point just ask for like a referral. "Awesome, so you did get it sold. Congratulations. Just out of curiosity, do you know anyone else maybe looking to buy or sell real estate?" So and then I just kind of get off the phone and end the call. If they say it's still available, then you go into the, "Okay, got it. When will we be looking to hire the right agent?" Usually they're just like, "We took our home off the market. We're not going to sell it right now." So then you kind of want to bounce around on the script. So if they're like, "We took it off the market, not going to sell right now," I would go down to like the second bullet point and I would ask, "May I ask where you're moving to if the home had sold?" And this is why it's so important that you understand your script and you practice it so you internalize it and it becomes your own dialogues, right? And you can bounce around and ask the questions in different ways based on what they say. So jumping back up, if they say, "Well, we're going to start hiring agents, in a month," then you go to the next line. So you can kind of see how I'm already bouncing around. So take a mental note, like practice, practice, practice. So I'd say, "Fantastic. We specialize in selling homes that didn't sell the first time. And I was hoping you'd be free to get together for about 15 minutes or so to talk about why your house didn't sell and what needs to happen in order for it to sell at this point." And then you can just go right to the close. You want to close multiple times throughout the script, which usually works best for you. Weekdays or weekends, mornings or afternoons, 2 p.m. or 6 p.m. That's just a good reminder to try out close. You always want to give them two options. What works best for you, weekends or weekdays? I like it even better to say what works better for you, Thursday or Friday. So just try to give them a couple days and then close what works best for you, afternoon or evening, 2 or 6, however you want to do that. Just always give two answers. Don't just say, "Can we meet Monday?" Well, if they can't meet Monday, they just say no. So which works best for you, Monday or Tuesday? If that closes too early, then you start to go down the list of questions. So they're going to say, "No, we don't want to, meet with anyone right now. We're good. Thanks for calling." And then you say, "Hey, totally get it. But just out of curiosity, That's a great transition line. Just out of curiosity, did you still need to sell your house? You're gonna say, no, we didn't need to sell our house. We wanted to. Awesome. I totally understand you don't need to sell your house, but that was obviously the goal because you had your house listed. Makes sense. Okay. Awesome. Well, may I ask where you're moving to if the home had sold? Now you're starting to get to their motivation. You want to start digging that out. So you would ask, how soon were you hoping to be there? And then here's your next close. If I could still make that happen, would you be willing to list your home with me and get it sold? So you're saying, well, hey, if I can still get that, if I could still get you to Arizona for that job relocation, if I can still help you sell this house so you can downsize, is that something you'd still be excited about? And they'd be like, not sure. So they're kind of hemming and hawing still. So just go to the next question. What initially caused you to put the home on the market? At that point, they'll go ahead and repeat the first motivation part. So then I would just follow it up with, Mr. and Mrs. or Mr. or Mrs., depending on who you're talking to. Why do you think your home didn't sell? How did you go about choosing the last agent you listed with? What do you feel they should have done? So you start just asking this series of questions to get them to open up. You don't need to ask all of them. You can bounce around, but you eventually want to just keep closing throughout. So if they're like, may I ask where you're moving to? And they say, well, we're looking at downsize actually. Well, hey, if I can still sell your house right now, is that something you still be excited about? No, we're not sure. Well, just out of curiosity, how soon were you hoping to downsize? Going back to the bottom, you give them some encouragement. Try to increase their confidence that the home can sell. I believe your home can still sell right now in this market. I know it can for a fact because many homes are selling right now. You simply need a different approach, and that's why we need to get together, then go to the close. So that's the main script. You don't want to be too aggressive with it. I just like to make it a conversation. I like to bounce around. I like to have, the skill set and the confidence myself by, hours and hours of practicing these scripts to ask questions that are variations of what's written on this page. Oftentimes agents are like, what's the best script to use? I've tried this one. The reality is the script doesn't matter all that much. What matters is getting good with this script and getting good with your tonality, getting good listening. So hopefully that was helpful to you. You can check out my website, ajmida.com. And if you want, again, to download these scripts, they're going to be available at a link in the description. Like and subscribe. We'll see you guys.